not given the importance they should, and I would want to change one of them. Thank you.
Well, a doctor who likes to break laws. I'd like to see that happen too very soon. And now, contestant number 16, Hitika. Come on, Hitika. Mr. Sean Marsh.
Thank you. My question for you, if you showed me around your state, where would you take me and why?
Wow, right now I am representing Melbourne because I've lived in Melbourne for many years. But I have great affinity towards Delhi because that's where I was born. So I would take you around Delhi city, take you around to Chandni Chowk, show you the color of the city, the different culture and nightlife. I think that's going to be exciting. Thank you.
Can I accompany you guys when you do show him the nightlife around? Can I come along with you? Sure. All right. Okay, so contestant number 17, Anika. Come on, Anika, pick a judge. Are you hoping for someone?
Maureen ma'am, my favorite.
I hope you've got a tough question for her. Come on, pick a judge. Or if you would have asked for $1 million tonight, it would have been yours. Well, Mrs. Maureen Varia.
What rulings would you bring against rapists in any country?
Offenders of such crimes should be severely punished. So there should be strict laws against them. Also, to keep them away, we need to educate our future generation quite well. And most importantly, equality for women in all spheres of life is a must, whether it's at home or at workplace. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Anika. And now, Sadamini.
Mr. Neswadia.
Hi. Would you rather have a fit body or a fit mind?
A fit mind and a fit body both go hand in hand. If you're not fit, you can't think well because you're always sick and taking care of yourself. So I think a fit body is a temple and a shrine for a very able and fit mind to grow and nurture. Thank you.
Well, that was brilliant, everyone. Our top 5 contestants, beauties, will of course far bigger brains. So come on, take your walk of fame, and then I'll request you guys to go backstage as well.
Gladrags, Mrs. India. Gladrags, Mrs. India. Gladrags, Mrs. India. Gladrags, Mrs. India. Woman, she's the woman, what every woman wants to be. Woman, she's the woman, soul of the family. Woman, she's the woman, she's made a mark, she's come so far. Woman, she's the woman, pride of India. She is the mother who gives all she can. She is the wife who stands by her man. She is a role model.
Well, looks like the ladies aren't the only ones who have fans running around. I've got enough of mine tonight as well. And with that, may I please request the top 5 contestants to come back on stage one more time. Put your hands together for our top 5 tonight, everyone.
Gladrags, Mrs. India. Gladrags, Mrs. India. Gladrags, Mrs. India. Gladrags, Mrs. India. Woman, she's the woman, what every woman wants to be. Woman, she's the woman, soul of the family. Woman, she's the woman, she's made a mark, she's come so far. Woman, she's the woman, pride of India.
May I please request our judges to also come on stage?
Gladrags, Mrs. India. Gladrags.
And now, which one of these lucky married women will be crowned the HTC Gladrags Mrs. India tonight? Our second runner-up is, well, Sadamini Nayak.
Gladrags, Mrs. India.
I request Mrs. Wadia to please do the honors, ma'am.
Gladrags, Mrs. India. Gladrags, Mrs. India. Woman, she's the woman, what every woman wants to be. Woman, she's the woman, soul of the family. Woman, she's the woman, she's made a mark, she's come so far. Woman, she's the woman, pride of India. She is the mother who gives all she can. She is the wife who stands by her man. She is a role model for...
Now our first runner-up at the HTC Gladrags Mrs. India 2015 is contestant number 16, Hitika Dhumi.
Gladrags, Mrs. India. Gladrags, Mrs. India. Gladrags, Mrs. India. Gladrags, Mrs. India. Woman, she's the woman. When things are tough, she's always there. Woman, she's the woman. With love, she fills the air.
And now, for the winner of that one title that these girls have fought for with heart and soul. They've been competing with each other, against each other all this while. And the winner tonight for the HTC Gladrags Mrs. India 2015 is contestant number 15, Dr. Tanushree Pandey, everyone.
Mrs. India. Gladrags, Mrs. India. Gladrags, Mrs. India. Gladrags, Mrs. India. Woman, she's the woman, what every woman wants to be. Woman, she's the woman, soul of the family. Woman, she's the woman, she's made a mark, she's come so far. Woman, she's the woman, pride of India. She is the mother who gives all she can. She is the wife who stands by her man. She is a role model for everyone, celebrating life. She's the one. Gladrags, Mrs. India. Gladrags, Mrs. India. Gladrags, Mrs. India. Gladrags, Mrs. India.
I'm speechless and बता ही नहीं सकती हूँ how happiness I feel. This is to all my lovely contestants who became family in so little time. Ma'am had told us that बहुत tough होगा, हमको बहुत boot camp treatment मिलेगा, and we did all of that together. So many times I broke down, so many times somebody else broke down, we missed family, but together we stood tall. And I'm just a symbol of all our victory.
To be honest, I was expecting to be the winner, so I was a little disappointed there, but never mind. I'm very happy to be first runner-up, and I know I'm going to take this achievement tenfolds in future soon.
I would like to thank Mrs. Maureen Wadia from the bottom of my heart because I am here today standing all because of her.
I would like to thank Mrs. Vadia and Lavasa for giving me this opportunity. And I would really like to thank my fellow contestants for being so accommodating. I've learnt everything last minute, probably in one day, as compared to the practices they've had. So, though I was the black sheep in the team in the beginning, they've really been very kind. So I'd like to thank everybody.
Hi, I'm Johnny Abraham, reborn in 1999 at the Gladrags Mega Model and Manhunt Contest, a platform where dreams are given wings. An academy where Mrs. Maureen Wadia ensures that your journey is your reward. Watch out, the new star is born. Now, a reality series.